here.
Okay, can y'all hear me? All right, back at it. Back at it again. Sorry. So here we have one of my co-hosts again. I know we skipped out last month. We're so sorry about that. We had a couple technical difficulties that we had to sort out, but we're back at it again every fourth Monday of the month. I'm your host, Kaeden. And then to my right, I have Kylira, and to my right, I have Tess. They're both regulars, and Kylira is my co-host for today's show. And so I'm gonna bring it over to her so she can introduce herself.
Hello, I'm Kylira Williams, your co-host for today, and right beside me I have Tessa.
Hi, I'm Tess. I'm a guest on the show today.
Okay, so let's just get into we just going oh jump straight into it because we got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time. So firstly, tell me, let's just go over what sports what you do in your high school and stuff like that. So again, I'm Kaeden Edwards. I'm a sports manager for volleyball, boys basketball, and softball. I do bocce part time. I swim during the winter season. And I used to play lacrosse, but there were technical difficulties with my head. So so we're gonna move it over to Kylira.
I'm Kylira. I play volleyball, track, flag football, and yeah, that's about it.
All right, I'm Tess. I play soccer, I swim, and I play badminton.
Okay. I love that for y'all. I love that for y'all. So we all met each other this summer, but we all become the closest and the bestest of friends. Um, we become the closest and bestest of friends. We knew each other. We met each other on our way to Indianapolis inside of BWI Airport. So we didn't really have much. We didn't really have much time to catch up. We just hopped on the plane and went to Indianapolis. So that's really how we met. That's really just how we all met and how we all came with each other. And it's not, and then we just became friends from there. We all showed up to each other's game, get motivation in a group chat. Our group chat it was created to be shady, but
Oops. Oh well.
5 out of 5.
but it's okay because shady runs the world. We are your 25-26 Baltimore City Public Schools athletic ambassadors. Me and Kylira are Under Armour Student Athlete Leadership Council members. Do you want to turn the camera to Tess really quick?
It's not my fault, y'all. No, it's okay. You know, City wanted to go with the juniors, not the seniors, so that's why I'm not on it. But you know,
It's okay.
we got swim, badminton, and soccer represented, so we good.
Yeah,
We good.
we'll make sure last time they did tape our cameras so we cannot record or like take pictures, nothing. They put like tape over it because like that's the building where stuff gets created and unreleased stuff happens. So
they didn't want y'all leaking
they
stuff.
didn't want us accidentally leaking
y'all
stuff.
was at the store.
Yeah.
Okay, that's why they did that.
Yeah, so they put the tape on the phone and then on all of our cameras. Some people they had it like crazy, like they did the front camera and everything. But
because people get greedy and they start recording stuff, it's too much.
But yeah, it was cool, and we'll make sure to keep you filmed. We'll keep you filmed.
I'm there in spirit.
In spirit. So, firstly, let's talk about everybody here is a senior. I know we're all.
It's rough.
We're all unks. We're all unks.
No, we not unks.
Not yet.
You unk.
You aunt.
We don't want to be unks.
You aunt. You don't got no choice. You don't got no choice, mamas. So tell me how senior year treating you, how high school life is like. Tell me all about it.
All right. Well, November 1st is Saturday. That's the big deadline for college applications. um, so I've just been on my Common App grind.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Common App grind has been legit. Like
It's kicking my butt.
I was pressing that submit today. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
I haven't
God.
submitted anything. I'm submitting everything by Wednesday.
Yes.
Nothing?
No,
No.
because all my schools are either November 1st or later.
Yep.
So I just didn't
Oh.
stress too much about it. Because I also got the IB work on top of the college application. So
Oh baby, I tried to get all
on
them
top of soccer season, fall is real
Did you at least
busy.
do your supplementals?
Only 2 of my schools require them.
Oh, I was about to say. I thought you only said.
But no. Only 2 schools require it, and the one is St. Mary's. It's a short 200-word supplemental. The other one is like 50-word questions, so it's not.
UMD.
No, I'm not applying to UMD.
For real?
For real.
How was your Coming Up going?
Well, it's almost the same as Tessa's. I have submitted like 8 applications. I'm waiting on Bowie, Temple, and
Temple need to hurry up for real.
Everybody applying to Temple.
And then I had to do the stars.
Oh my God, that took forever.
I had to close my computer on that note. I had to close my computer because you want me to apply, and then you want me to do the stars, and then on top of that, I got to do the comment essay. Like,
yeah, Temple, they was asking for a lot, and then you still had to go get your transcript.
Emailing you every single. Oh yeah, you still have to fill this out. Yeah, you still have to fill that out. I know.
Not gonna lie, I've been forgetting I have to make a student portal for every college that I apply to. So like, I be forgetting, and I just be looking back at my email like, oh, I forgot to do you.
Like the application isn't fully submitted until you make the portal, right?
Yeah, Texas. It was like 6 days before I actually did the portal. So
I think I didn't do mine for. Or one of the
did
two.
you apply with the comment? Wait, you can't apply with Coming Up on
Bowie.
Bowie.
Not on Common App.
No, Bowie. You have to do. I did my application though. I did my application for Bowie, but Temple is the one I'm still.
Everybody I know applying to Temple is like, complaining about the process.
Yeah.
Because it's so long.
Yeah.
And my Common App took forever. Like,
honestly, my Common App, it didn't take too long. I feel like the thing that took me the longest was the essay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what I wanted to write about.
I had to figure out how I was gonna fit all my.
What did you write about?
I wrote about soccer, but I used it as like a metaphor. So like like the different positions, like offense, midfield, defense. I used it for like different phases of my life, and then for goalkeeper, since I never really played that, I talked about how like that's what I have left to live.
Right, the stuff you didn't experience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about you?
Mine was just like leadership. Really, that was mine. Mine was just like being like not so sports active, but like wanted to be like helpful in sports and how that shaped me to be a leader.
Right. I would say mine was more like Tessa's. I had to go deep on a deep end and like relate like my sports I play, and like I also had to make a hard decision choosing between 2 sports during the same season. So I had to talk about how whatever one I chose, it wasn't because like which one wins more or which one I suck at more or whatever the case may be, how the team is doing or our record. It's more like which one I love more and which one connects more to like my life and on a deeper level.
All I know is that activity section for a Common App.
I'm not gonna lie, I flew by the activities. I'm like the only thing I have left to do is like adding like the hours spent per week and weeks per year for like 2 activities, and the rest it was
and
easy.
It does months per year, hours per year, weeks per year, and I'm like,
it's just, and it's like some of the things I did, it happens like it's over 6 months, but it's like once every month for like 5 hours. So like
I don't even know.
That's why I was hesitating on putting band on mine.
I filled mine up.
Did you fill up all 10 spots?
No, I still got one more, but
I have one left. I filled up 9 spots.
Yeah, I filled up 9. What activities do y'all do in school?
In school, besides the sports, I'm in a club called Somos, Students Organizing a Multicultural Open Society.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's like a advocacy community-based club. So we do a lot of work. Like we go to DC and Annapolis to talk and fight for different bills. And then we do like community work and community events, and then through that we do the program Intercambio, where we tutor parents and teachers in Spanish and English.
Okay, I like that.
That's more like student government for me because we have to do the same thing you do. We have to speak for what we do in school and what we want to be done. I do student government. Another thing with leadership, since we're part of the Under Armour thing, we have to bring things that we learn from Under Armour to our schools. And since I'm a ambassador, I have to be the one to ambassador and bring it to my school because if not me, then who?
Um, yeah, piggybacking off Kylira said, being class president for the senior class, firstly, it's a lot. Everybody texting you, everybody trying to figure out what's going on, what's the next event. I just be having to turn my phone off sometimes. Like it's be bothering me. Um, so um yeah, hold on, I lost my train of thought. And then Under Armour and then Under Armour like trying to bring back some of the ideas and try and listen to everybody's feedback and how they experience it, especially since we're across 19 different high schools. And you have people from like C was there. You have Vivian T. Like some of the smaller schools are there as well as the bigger schools. So it's like it's great to hear other people's perspectives
Mm-hmm.
while also it's great to hear other people's perspective while also trying to express your perspective. A question we had in the chat by EBJR brand. What are your goals for this year?
Goals for this year? Well, I'd say one of my academic goals is like, since it's an IB school, since City's an IB school, we have like what you can be a IB, you can be full IB or you can be a diploma candidate. So I'm full IB, so that means like in the spring I'll take like IB tests, and based off my test I'll see if I get the IB diploma. So my goal is to get the IB diploma. IB, it's International Baccalaureate, and so it's basically like AP classes, but it's a little bit harder.
Um, we're just a normal city school.
We're the only city school who really has IB.
Always try to be different.
We're just better. I mean,
no, I wouldn't say all that.
But who's number one in the city?
But Poly was number one in the city. Am I correct?
But they lie.
But Poly was number one in the city, and at least they don't have asbestos growing in their building because it was so old. The castle, right? The castle, right? That. It was literally.
Not too much. Not too much.
I've been in your gym multiple times.
Castle on the hill. That's all you gotta call it.
Nope.
Yep.
Looks more like a prison cell. Y'all don't even have AC.
Talk about Dunbar.
Yeah, go to Dunbar. Just.
I never said Dunbar was picture perfect, but at least we have AC.
And that's why we're on a college campus.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Y'all can't go nowhere on a college campus. Y'all are secluded. Y'all got security blocking them doors.
I can't even lie. You're right.
Y'all got security blocking them doors.
You're right. No, we had freedom for like the first week.
That's it.
Then
y'all had it on lockdown.
But we get to leave early every day for athletes. We leave at 2:00.
And y'all go straight to Kip. Straight to Kip on that grass field. That little elementary school right over West Baltimore, right in the junction. Oh. Y'all be right in the ghetto. Did I lie?
You didn't. You didn't lie.
Okay, number 2.
And what number is Dunbar? Top 10? I don't think so.
At least I'm not fronting for number 2. I'm not fronting.
2 is still above what Dunbar is.
I'm not fronting for 2. We're gonna stand over where we are because we're humble. Y'all aren't humble.
Right. We are humble.
No,
very
never.
Humble.
Never. But let's continue on.
Mm-hmm.
Let's continue on because we don't need to get in that blasphemy. So before we hit off our first commercial, what are your inspirations for each sport? Not for each sport, but for like instance your main sport. Like my main sport would be swimming.
Mm-hmm.
What is your inspiration for you to do that?
Well, I would say my biggest inspiration. Well, my main sport's soccer. I've been playing since I was 4. So I would say my biggest inspiration, like besides like the U.S. players who I watched growing up and everything, I'd say my mom probably. My mom played so many different sports when she was growing up, and like Like, even she even played lacrosse when they didn't have girls teams, so she was not playing with the boys. So I would say my mom is my biggest inspiration when it comes to sports.
Um, my biggest inspiration, I mean, I started sports. I would say I started playing multiple in high school because in like when I was a child, I mean, I did cheerleading, but that was like the little league. So then once I got to middle school, I was like very like I would say I was like just too much in middle school. So I tried to play basketball. 6th grade, I was too much of a savage. So this coach, she kicked me off the team and she was like, "Look, you doing too much. Like, calm down." And then like we the COVID kids, so
Yeah.
6th grade, and then we didn't get to have a 7th grade, so I waited out for 7th grade. It was COVID, and then 8th grade we came back to school, so I took another try at the basketball thing, and she took me in. I was 8th grader, so I was on to high school. So she disciplined me a lot, kept me like motivated, and helped me to a good standard. So then leaving, I was in a county for middle school. So then leaving that, I'm coming into Baltimore City and I'm like having no clue. You gotta apply to high schools to go where you want to go and go somewhere good. So boom, into high school, not knowing where I'm going. So I go to my school and out the random, I just see my middle school coach and I'm like, what you doing here? So I joined basketball again. And then after basketball, 9th grade year, it was volleyball. I didn't want to play volleyball, but I started playing volleyball and it became the love of my life. And, all it takes is one coach to see you. So I would say it's like my coaches that motivate me more because, yeah, you need like, if I would say a lot of kids don't have a home to like depend on. So if you find it in your coaches, then you'll be one of the greatest. So I say it's like my coaches. What about you, sir?
Um, my biggest inspiration for swimming, um, I feel like first off, swimming is like a life necessity. Everybody needs to know how to swim.
Definitely.
Agreed.
It's like a life necessity. So I was like, I was held down in 8th grade. All right, I want to swim a little bit in high school. So let me try it. Let me see how I do. I wasn't like the worst swimmer in the world, but like I was one of them people who would swim. I was like, I could keep my face in the water, stuff like that. So then I really like practice, practice, practice. I became a lifeguard over the summer in 10th grade. That was my first year doing it. And then I swam in 10th grade. 10th grade year I actually entered as a lifeguard. 11th grade I did swim again, entered as a lifeguard, got first in the city for breaststroke, which is actually my favorite stroke. I hate everything else actually. Won't ever do butterfly. That
Never.
won't ever do butterfly. And then I did this is my second year lifeguarding. Um second year lifeguarding and this year since it's my last year, I'm trying to be more open minded and trying to learn more and like just be a team leader, be a captain, and actually try butterfly, but I know I'm probably not gonna win. Um, and then like my inspiration for that would be my coach, Coach Nikki. She is the swim
Love
coach.
her.
Coach Nikki is amazing. And then my girl, Coach Johnson. That's actually like that's my girl.
Yes.
That's like the it girl of Dunbar. And Coach Adams, she's also the it girl. Everybody knows her on here as Coach Clark, but we know her as Coach Adams. But Coach Johnson is the it girl of Dunbar. When she hurt herself over the summer, I was calling her like every day on the way to work just to make sure she had somebody to talk to because she was so bored in the house. Um, I was like, she wasn't here. She just came back last week after being on leave of absence because of a medical injury, and I was so hurt for the 3 months I had to go without her. I was so hurt, like I had to keep walking past her door. It was closed.
Mm.
She wasn't there. I had to keep calling her, asking her questions when I could ask her a question in front of her normally. Um, and like, but it also, I will also say, it taught me some. It taught me like resilience and like stepping up because I'm very useful when it comes to stuff that happens around Dunbar. So I had to step up and help out and like do more to do more and be there more. to help out with our absence. So, um, that's the first section about our high school life. Then we're going to jump into like recapping fall sports and how everything went and the games of the weeks that's just happened recently. So we're going to drop the first commercial and then we'll give y'all a little second portion. I see y'all in a second.
Hey, y'all. It's Shameless Unplugged, and we have stopped by to ask you guys to check us out. When, ladies?
Every other Tuesday live on YouTube on Bmore Pod, giving y'all some of the authentic us. We appreciate everything y'all have been doing, liking, subscribing, sharing, but we need y'all to continue to do that for us.
And that's at 7 p.m. every 2 weeks. But I also want to, because people always ask, like, what do y'all talk about? We talk about life that be lifing for all of us. Motherhood, dating. We get more touchy and sentimental topics like molestation, which is grooming, and just things that affect everybody, man, woman, and child. So please continue to support and tune in every other Tuesday at 7 p.m. on Bmore Pod.
And we love you all. And guess what? We're not
blameless, but we're
shameless.
Healing one conversation at a time, baby. One conversation at a time.
Yes, thank you.
Peace.
Not blameless, but we're shameless.
So we're back at it again for our second section, and we're gonna be talking about fall sports. Everything about fall sports. So we actually have two fall sports players right here. So they're basically gonna be leading this portion. I'm just the manager of a fall sport, so 6'7".
What?
6'7". I can't hear myself. So we gonna start off with Tess because what was your record this year?
Our record, our regular season record was 9-3 this year.
Okay, that's not
Yeah,
bad.
we had a good season.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite? What was your favorite moment of soccer this year?
Oh, hands down had to be our first game against Poly. You know that's our rivalry game. We've lost for like 7 years. I'm not gonna lie. Last year we tied Poly. We went into double overtime and we tied, and that was like a big deal because we have been losing for like years in girls soccer. So this year we were playing them and we were losing 1-0 at halftime, and our coach gave like a speech, and then me and one of the other captains, we were like, we have to this. We're like, this is our senior season. We don't want to lose again. And so after that, we went back on the field. We played. It was about 10 minutes left. Some people were like, Polly thought they had it in the bag. They thought they won. But we ended up scoring, and then the ref said, like, no, the ball was out of bounds. It doesn't count. So we were all like gutted when we heard that. And then like a minute later, we come back, we score, and we're like, all right, we're in this game. And then we ended up going to overtime. And so the rules of overtime are
First point.
It's sudden death. Whoever scores wins. So you have 2 10-minute halves. We get through the first 10-minute half, no one scores. We have a 5-minute halftime. We get to the second half, and there's a minute left. And mind you, at this point, me and a few other girls, we've played the whole game. So we played for 99 minutes straight so far. No breaks besides halftime. And so we're playing, and we have a freshman. There's a freshman on the field. She is a starter. Love her to death. She ended up scoring. And so I would say that was the highlight of the season, because after that, obviously the game was over, and the boys who were playing after us, they rushed onto the field, and there's like pictures of all of us in a huddle, hugging, screaming. So that was definitely the highlight of the season.
Okay, I love that. Look at y'all. Okay, Kylira, what was your
a special highlight of the season? I would say beating. Well, we didn't get to beat our rival, unlike
who was your rival?
City.
Yeah, who was your rival?
Our rival, like, technically is Douglas, but we didn't beat them. And it was our senior night game. So it was like a smack in the face. But we did beat Kaeden this year, and we usually don't beat them every year. But we beat them this year, and that was like very surprising. But a highlight I would say was NAF. We came in playing around. I would say we were playing around. Everybody was like, like when you play a school that is like on the
Yeah.
down low and they are not really good, or people think they're just a sucker team. But I'm like, we can't look at them like that because people look at us like that. So
Yeah.
if we come in here and we play them like they suck, we're gonna lose like we suck. So being with that, we came in, we almost lost. Like we almost lost. So we went like I think we went 5 games or 4 games. But just like you said, y'all had to go overtime. In volleyball, our overtime would be a tiebreaker. So it's best 3 out of 5. But we had to play 4 games because those 3 games were like too close. So the tiebreaker is the fourth game, you had to beat them by 15. You had to win to 15. So yeah, my highlight of the season would be beating NAF. And yeah, that was my game right there. I was at the net just jumping, spiking. I had a game that day. Yeah.
Um, I would say my highlight of the season was, well, I don't really have much of a highlight, but I would just since I'm in the EMT program at Dunbar, one of the biggest like things that I'm grateful for this season is that I was there to help out with two of the JV Patterson people got injured. So I was there to help them out and help our athletic trainer. Um, it was a head-on-head collision during a JV football game. So it was a lot going on. We had to call an ambulance, and I was there to help. And then the other girl had a panic attack, so I was there to help with that as well. So it was very like, it wasn't like it was like a memory, but it was like nice to know that I was there to use my training and be helpful. So that was I would say that's like the best moment to cherish for the season. Um, and so let's move on to like the hype, like the big games. So firstly, we we had a incorrect source who's currently in the room. If we want to point the camera to the right, to the right of me, incorrect
No,
source.
no. I think it was flag football. I think I got it mixed up.
Yeah, let's get our footballs together.
See, I'm not a man. I pay attention to. I'm sorry. Sorry. Won't happen
Okay,
again.
so Forest Park versus Mervo. Um, that was the like the big one. I think that was last week. I think that was last week. They beat them 42-0. She told me that Mervo lost,
Which would have been surprising.
which would have been very
Yes, and
surprising.
when I seen TikToks, people like Mervo. No, they was like Forest Park beat Mervo. I'm like, what?
Okay,
Maybe
so
it was
stay
flag
off.
football. It was flag football.
Okay, yeah,
That's where I'm at. That's me.
Oh, okay. So yeah, just do more research next time before you bring that information out. And so yeah, all I know is Merrill, they showing out this year. I can't lie.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
All right,
They
don't do
really
the
are.
most.
They,
Don't do
they're
the
a
most.
big one.
All right, don't
What
do
was
the
the score
most.
against Dunbar?
You got your degree and you know everything.
Okay, we can move on to Merrill versus Dunbar. Yeah. So the score was 20-12. Merrill won.
You know what?
Not
That's not
bad.
that bad.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
Since you got your degree and you know everything, what was your record?
that's not my sport.
Okay. Okay, since you got your degree and everything. You got a lot to say.
That's not my sport. I don't major in that. That's my minor. That's not, that's just for fun. Not my sport. But you can catch me on the volleyball tip at the net.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna have a one-on-one for volleyball.
Oh baby, you gonna lose.
No.
Me and Miss Queen versus you and Dana.
Dana is out of commission. She's out of commission. She's out of commission. No. Miss Queen is out of commission too. How you gonna put her up like that?
She that girl.
She is out of commission.
And volleyball, she gonna tear you up.
All right. Me and Coach Adams versus you and Miss Queen.
Okay. Easy. Done. Boom.
Mhm.
Done.
Done. We cleared did draw.
Done.
Can we get Dunbar versus Marvel so we can see the big logos. The big logos of the school. So yeah, it was 12-20. I don't know if we all were on TikTok after Mervo versus Dunbar, but it was a lot to say.
What happened?
It was that I found out through Instagram and TikTok that Mervo had won.
After I think the last time we lost to Mervo was 2019.
Yup.
Yeah.
2019 was the last time we lost to Mervo. I think last year it was like something to 8. It wasn't a crazy score, but this year was 12-20. Dunbar, we just played rough. Like we was just what you grinning for? What you
saying y'all play rough? I'm just trying to understand you. Like,
okay, but you grinning a little bit too
has
much.
rough games.
No, you grinning a little bit too much.
Just listening.
You're grinning a little bit too much. I'm gonna need you to keep a straight face,
Okay,
like poker face.
Calm down.
Poker face.
He's just
you
mad
already
they lost.
You already had your moment with Tessa. You already.
He got
just
his
calm
moment with
down.
everybody.
Okay, you have 3 schools in one building,
Calm down. No, I don't. My school is one building.
and with 3 other entities in it.
Okay, they're not regular schools though. My school is talk about me. Talk about me.
I don't want to be. At least we have one, just one unified.
That's fine, but my school is big either way. It's like
We have one unified group in our building.
that's fine. We do too.
But you like right next to NAF, so
Mind you, another school has to use your gym to play in.
Who?
NAF.
No, they don't. They got their own gym on the 3rd floor.
their gym is on the
Their gym
They
on the
have a
3rd
gym?
on the 3rd floor.
Never
They
known they
don't have
had
their
one.
own gym.
In the field, they go to City Springs.
I know. We play them in soccer.
My whole thing is
They have
though,
to
like,
walk
what
to their
you,
field.
What you bringing that up for though? Like
Okay,
what
besides
that, we have our own gym.
That's the besides the point. That's besides the point.
Like,
That's besides the point. That's
irrelevant.
You're irrelevant. You're
Like,
irrelevant.
What are you
irrelevant.
bringing that up for? We got our own
So
funding. And
there was a
sports,
lot
like,
going on TikTok about our QB. Now my QB.
I didn't see that.
Our QB is
yeah.
the QB is a good friend of mine, so I'm not going to say anything about him because everybody has a bad game. Everybody, he ain't Madonna.
Like, he
So-
ain't Superman. Like,
I mean, it's like they expect, especially with the football players, they be expecting them to, have like their best game every game. But like, it's not always gonna be their best.
Hot
game.
topic, you're not going to win every game.
yeah, like honestly, and everybody's not perfect.
Lamar did not win every high school game or college game.
Or NFL game.
Angel Reese did not win every college.
She
or
didn't make every layup.
She did not make every layup. She
didn't make every team.
She didn't make every team. She did not win every game in college at LSU. Kim Mulkey did not win every game. Michael Jordan did not win every game. So let's not hold any of these kids to any of these different standards. Because it's at the end of the day, it's a game. It's a game. Now, granted, I'm not gonna voluntarily place the shoulder pads on and run into anybody.
No,
I'm not gonna voluntarily do that.
Now me, I would.
But
I'd be the kicker.
I would.
I could be the kicker. I would put the shoulder pads on
I
the
want to
kicker.
see what they go through. Like,
Yes, I
wanna
can.
see what the
I played
experience
soccer
is.
before.
That's 2 different sports and
No.
2 different minds and mentalities.
But
No,
like,
soccer.
But like soccer can transfer over if you're like the kicker in football.
I'll say it would help with speed too, though. Like,
It would.
I play lacrosse. That would help with speed.
and what happened with lacrosse?
Yeah.
So this is actually another funny topic about Mervo. So I was coming out. I had the ball. It was a dead ball. It was out of bounds. To about 250, 300.
Oh,
250, 300 linebackers were standing in front of me. I had one right here and one right here. The ref tried to get them to back up, but they weren't listening. And so he was like, "Are you good to go?" Because I guess they backed up far enough for him, but it really wasn't good enough for me. It really wasn't good enough for me. And so then I see a third person. Now, mind you, I'm as blind as a bat. Can't see without my glasses. But I do have glasses on today. But because I was running and I was sweaty, they were like the sweat was was fogging on my glasses, so I can't really see like 20/20. So after I attempted to run, I attempted to run out. And so 600 pounds ran towards me and smushed me.
Oh.
Smushed me. And so then they smushed me and it was hitting a sticks. I fell on my head and then I passed out for like 15 seconds. And then I got back up and I had a concussion.
Oh man.
So that was the end of your lacrosse career?
Yeah, my athletic trainer said,
You would never play that again?
Are you trying to be funny?
I'm just asking.
Okay, because you just be like, you told me like
You would never play that again if you had a concussion.
yeah.
What did
Yeah.
they say?
it's like because I would need my helmet would need another helmet.
Wait, she said you would need 2 helmets.
You know, like
Maybe like
you know
you
how
need pads outside of the helmet.
Like the
Yes.
extra
Yes.
padding?
Oh.
yes, because like I'm already like prone to concussions because of the one, so I
Mm.
would need a second like helmet to.
Mhm.
That was just like, you know what? Obviously, it wasn't for me.
Right.
Obviously, it wasn't for me. Let me just remain away from the contact. But you know, like I know how to get hit. Like I've been hit before, but like it's just not fun to be hit.
Yeah.
Right.
'Cause you
So
know
that's
you
why
wanna
I would be the
go
kicker.
and do that to somebody else.
I mean, the kicker can still get hit though.
Not as much.
Not as much, but like you can still get hit.
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I would pick up the ball with mine. And then slide on the ground.
Wait, so you're gonna kick the ball and then try to pick it up and run with it?
No, just in case
Do you know the rules of football?
No, just like sometimes if they miss the kick,
Mm-hmm.
if they can pick the ball up, but then when they pick the ball up, they can slide and drop their knee, so they can't get hit.
Mm-hmm.
And I would do that every single time.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let you have that one.
Okay. So another football game. This is her.
City Poly.
This is her.
City Poly. This Saturday. I pray we win. I really pray we win. We've been winning for 12 years straight. Can't break the streak now. It's my senior year. They can't lose like Dunbar
Ooh.
did you.
Don't do, all right. Don't do the most.
Like Dunbar did
Don't
you.
do the most because y'all lost to Poly last year. We still gotta see
Who did? In what?
soccer,
And
y'all lost to Poly in swimming last year.
didn't you lose to Poly too?
No.
I recall you guys getting second, not first.
All right, but don't do the most because y'all had y'all whole team is girls, so y'all should have.
Girl power.
Yeah, girl.
Okay,
Power.
and Poly's whole team is White Girls Who Swim Club.
Y'all got white girls. Y'all got Amelia.
Amelia is one person.
Okay, one person can make up a lot of
Anyway,
points.
no, we would have won. It was our 2 relays that got first place.
Wait,
got
was it y'all
disqualified.
that was arguing over the trophy?
No, that was Poly.
And
Because
Western?
Western had gotten first, Poly had gotten second for the girls.
But they challenged the call.
But Poly challenged it and was like, "You added up the points wrong."
They always do that.
Because they couldn't take the loss, and it ended up going back to Poly. But
Oh my gosh,
no, it
I
wasn't
don't like
us.
Mr. What's that? I don't like him. That ball man.
The Poly coach, he's a lot. He the badminton coach
like
too.
why is he? Why do you need 50 people for swimming? You
He
can't even.
cheats.
You can't even put that many people in a pool at one time.
It's the fact that I don't understand how Western even gets practice time in their own pool because Poly and Western share a pool.
For real?
Yeah, if you don't know, they share a pool. And Poly has like 50 kids on their team.
They have more than that.
Okay, but like give or take, ones who show up to practice. And then Western has a good at least 20 girls, so I don't understand how they share a pool.
And have you ever been to Poly's pool?
Yes.
They take out 4 lanes and get people that slimmer of a lane.
Yeah.
Like, get out my face.
It's like when we practice with you guys, your pool is 4 lanes, right?
Yeah, we gave y'all 2.
It's 2 and 2, and even though we have more people, we still make it work. Like it's your facility. We let y'all have 2 lanes, like you let us have 2 lanes.
And then, like it's just general curiosity. They don't got that over at Poly. They just
they don't got
deadbeat rude.
manners.
And like, oh my gosh, I don't like Poly.
But no, the football game is gonna be good. I'm not gonna speak too much on the players because I'm not. Apparently, our senior quarterback is not playing. It's a sophomore, I think.
Ooh, y'all gonna have a great time.
Don't know.
The game is
about
at
that.
Morgan. If anybody,
Morgan at 12:00. Kickoff is at 12.
Wait, has he been playing the whole season though, or he now starting?
He
on
not just
Saturday?
starting. He been starting, but they've been saying like they confused why the senior not starting, or like why the senior isn't playing QB. I think they have him in a different position, but I'm not sure.
He might be hurt and he trying to like hide
He
it or
might be
something.
but it's a big deal because this senior, he was the MVP of the game last year, and he
Oh.
was the starting quarterback. We blew Poly out last year. Like, they only had 1 touchdown. We had like 40 something.
Well, it's cool. They could still switch it though. So you never know.
They could.
I don't know.
We
That's
gonna
crazy,
see.
though.
They can also switch it mid game. So
Yeah, I do think if y'all have a sophomore quarterback, they're definitely gonna hit the ground running.
I think it's definitely gonna be a closer game this year. But like, both teams are never the best in the city. Like, obviously that always goes to Dunbar and Mervo for football. But I think once it comes to the big rivalry game, we
Y'all
get our
pull out your
stuff.
heart.
We get our stuff together, and we do a little 1-2 to pull out the win.
No, this is recent. This one was 2 hours
Top
ago.
news.
Yeah.
This was like 2 hours ago. Like, just hit the cellular devices. It needs to. So what had happened was Dunbar played Forest Park
For the
In
flag
football.
for the
for
championship.
the championship, and what had happened was
At UA. They played at UA.
oh yeah,
Under
at the
Armour
UA
Stadium.
house. Wait, we wasn't ready. The people wasn't ready. The people wasn't ready. So it was 34-0. Now I'm gonna get my poets got some heart.
They didn't even get one.
Shh, don't talk about my poets.
No, like, it's
nothing on my poets.
It's clicking in my head right now.
Nothing on my poets. Okay, because I'm not gonna say nothing on your nights come Saturday.
When we win.
You never know. They probably might change the story for y'all.
They not.
Y'all not gonna be 13 years this year.
Continue with your flag.
Now, my poets were city champs last year.
And why is that?
What?
And why is that?
Because they was champs last year.
Who didn't they play? Who's the school that they didn't play?
I think it was
Mervo.
No, they beat Mervo the second time.
Mervo would have won.
We beat Mervo the second time last year.
Mervo would have won.
They beat them like 0-21.
Mervo had more wins than them though.
But I don't think they were in the division. I think that last year it went out.
Maybe that's the problem. But
last year it went by division.
Y'all know who
Yeah, last year was weird. All that.
What you so butthurt about it for?
I'm not butthurt. I'm just saying, like, it's different. It's crazy because they lost. They didn't score at all, and they lost. And then
your bestie
last year,
your bestie was on that team.
Who?
The coach. Your bestie coach runs that team.
Who?
Okay.
Oh, but he doesn't coach Forest Park or.
He coaches Patterson. We played Patterson last year.
Oh, for championships, they lost.
Oh, that was the championship. Y'all played Patterson.
They was like 5-0 until they played Poly, and Poly beat them.
Did the city have a flag?
No,
because they was gonna add it, but ultimately, since we at UB, they were like,
yeah, it's no point.
They gotta find another field for them to practice at and get them a bus, and then it was just like too much of the extra hassle. So maybe when we get back to the castle, they gonna add it. But
oh my god, why do you call it the castle?
That's what it is.
It's a castle. Look at the ring.
Oh my gosh, just call it when we get back to city
to the
city
castle.
Campus. Okay. Anyway, besides her, yeah. So we are, going to do a little drop first before we get into the fall sports, and then we're gonna go dibble little out.
Yeah, they had to take a chicken break. I didn't want to eat nothing yet. I eat after.
Might be better than KFC. Better than KFC. Might be better than KFC.
It's been feeding the hood for decades.
It's crispy. It's crispy.
For decades.
This chicken almost died. This chicken almost
The
died.
aroma of the chicken is potent.
Listen, the only thing we can agree upon is this good chicken. It's been feeding the hood for decades. Crispy, crunchy chicken.
Look, Bmore Pod approves.
Bmore Pod approves it. Ladies,
Yeah.
shout
There you
out.
go.
Yeah. Look at him eat that chicken. Yeah, go ahead, take a bite. Yeah.
Erdman Carryout's crispy crunchy chicken at Erdman and Belair Road. Come hungry and leave satisfied. 3333 Belair Road.
Pressure. That's big time.
It's even.
It evens it up.
It evens it out. Like,
it evens it out.
A game 7 in your house is not necessarily a win, man. You got that pressure on your back to win. You expected to win. Everybody wants you to win. 50 game wins. Like, and then you didn't have no plan after firing them. Like, what is your plan?
I look up for like Tink, and I look up for Ryan Garcia.
I feel for Javante, man. Maybe it'll sit him down, man, and get him back focused, man. Because I feel like he really wasn't where he's supposed to be in focus.
It's tough at that age to get that.
You're not supposed to do that because of the figure that you is. You just got drafted in your name.
And you're under a microscope.
And
you know?
That man, he gonna get more scrutiny now because he should do it. Yeah. So that's why he should. But there's so many other examples out here. These guys don't get scrutinized. Yeah. They don't get scrutinized.
Yeah.
Put out there. That's why, I've been sharing this page. I've been telling everybody, all the youth guys, even the youth guys that, you got rivals with. Like, look, man, check this out, man. Bmore Sports, man. We got to really push this thing to get our story out there.
Okay, we're back at it. We brought in a real official who actually studies, looks, repeats, washes, and he hosts a Monday night show. Football is basically his Bible.
Yes. What's up?
We have Eric in the building. He is going to give us a little bit about national while we finish off our fall sports. So lastly, varsity sports are going into the playoffs, except one group over there.
Not too much.
But I'm not gonna say too much on her. It's all love because it was her last ride, so I gotta give her love. And I'm gonna be a hater, but I'm also gonna be a supporter. Because I just don't like City.
Okay.
But yeah. So varsity sports are going into the playoffs. I think city schools have 1 or 2 more games before they. City schools for football have 1 or 2 more games before they finish out their city schedules.
Yeah, they have the longest fall season.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then they have 4 playoff games, and it goes through December, if they make it that far. For cross country, they just finished the city championships. Actually, the city champ comes out of Dunbar, William Carranza. If we can get that drop. There we go. He had a time of 16:24.11. Dunbar, he is a senior, and I think he has a offer. Don't quote me from UND. Don't quote me. He has won multiple times for indoor, outdoor, and cross country. He's a very good runner, very good friend. He's in the EMT program with me. And yeah. And so now that's really closing off for our fall. Winter is about to pick up with wrestling, bocce, swim, girls and boys basketball,
and dance.
Dance? We got dance now?
We've always had dance. Not every school, but dance is a sport.
Yeah, we have dance, and I feel like we're missing a sport.
I mean, cheer still goes.
Cheer.
Did you mention indoor track?
Indoor track as well.
Cross country too.
No, cross country's done.
Not
I
indoor
thought
track.
cross country was during basketball season.
And indoor track. That's the one sport I forgot. But yeah, those sports are about to start up on the 15th. So 18 days, 19 days. So be expected to hear that and how we're starting because two of us are going to be starting swimming. Here comes soon. So if our hair looks Friday dry, don't.
Not too much.
And so let's move into a little bit of national and let's give it up for our Baltimore Ravens. Let's give it up.
Got back in the win column. Yeah.
We are now 2-6.
Right. They snapped that 4-game losing streak. City was down, man. The energy was low. It's back. It's back up.
I wouldn't say it's all the way up there, but you know, it's
better.
It's better than what we want.
Yeah, it's definitely better.
Definitely, the spirits are rising.
Going up a little tiny.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good win. They won 30-16. Tyler Huntley played a great game, subbing in for Lamar.
Yeah, and then we also we have one of the highlights for Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Now y'all know this is my sport, so please, please don't air me, please. We thought we had Derrick Henry a highlight.
Yeah, Henry basically got his 111 rushing touchdown yesterday. So he's moving
and I
up
heard
there.
we had 2 touchdowns by that.
But that put him in the top 5, right?
I think a little below that, if I'm not mistaken. To go back and look.
Hold on, ChatGPT on it could do us something.
Because I saw it on Instagram.
What are we? AFC East, AFC North.
You supposed to know that, Ravens. I'm messing with you.
We're the North, I think.
Yeah.
AFC North top.
Just go to the Ravens Instagram. They posted him.
While he doing that, this is a great question in the chat. Is there a special teacher or mentor that encouraged or inspired you this year?
You want me to go? Okay.
Great question. Barbie Cat.
A teacher or mentor? You know, I would say my soccer coach. You know, my coaches are usually always an inspiration to me, but I would say, you know, since this was my like senior season, my season being captain, I would say he was pretty inspiring and like would help me become the leader I am. So
That's
I would say
great.
him.
Shout out to him.
A teacher or a mentor, I would say my AD once again. Coming into my senior season, I was not a captain, and neither did I start. So that was a big I would say a big take because my emotions was like all over the place. Being that I was playing 2 sports at one time, I was trying to juggle football and volleyball, and during the summer I was trying to show up for both. But the official day of practice, I was like not really fully aware of because my coach never made it clear to me, but he held me accountable for missing the first official day of practice and told me that I cannot actually be a captain because there are other people here and because I can't be 2 places at one time and I let my team down by not showing up. I was not allowed to be the captain. So I had to speak to my AD and she like motivated me through it. And I also had to speak to my previous basketball coach. She went back to my middle school. She told me that like just keep it up with the leadership and stuff. And being a captain is not always like what you have to be. Like you could be a leader outside of being a captain, but either way, you should always show somebody why you should be what you want to be or let them know like this is what you're missing or whatnot. But I do thank my coach for holding me up to a standard and not always giving me what I want because I know I could be wrong at sometimes too.
Yes.
I would say my AD, Coach Johnson, or Coach Adams, because Coach Johnson, she's like brutally honest and like she will tell you stuff that you don't want to hear, and like, all right, lady, I don't want to hear it right now, but thanks for letting me know. I'll think about it, and I know you're right, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Right.
And then Coach Adams, she'll tell you in like a way that tell you like a way that like will get you like the best for your future, like to put it in perspective for you. And that's what I always loved about, because I had her for my class 9th grade year. And so I always loved that. It wasn't like stuff wasn't really sugar coated. It was like, it was authentic. She actually has feelings and care about her students. And like, she won't tell you stuff that will deter your future, but actually help your future.
That's awesome.
For the actual standings, I actually do have them pulled up. Just zoom up in here. So for AFC East, we have the Patriots 6-2. They're number 1 in the East. Bills 5-2. The Dolphins are with us 2-6. And the Jets are 1-7.
They just got that win though.
Yeah.
Against the Eagles by 1 point, 39-38.
Nah, the Bengals.
Bengals.
Yeah.
I
Bengals.
was
My
about
bad.
to say it can't
The
be.
It wasn't the
Eagles?
Eagles. I knew it was.
And that was a huge win. That actually helped the Ravens because y'all basically need all the teams in that
Mhm.
division to lose to help them. So shout out to the Jets.
They
And
did
shout out
their
for them
big
getting their
one.
first win. You know,
Yeah.
nobody want to see a team go winless.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, right.
The Steelers for AFC North are 4-3. The Bengals are 3-5. The Ravens are 2-5. And
Cleveland 2-6.
2-6.
And now the Ravens aren't out of it. The Ravens actually play Thursday. They play Miami, so they win that game. They'll be 3-5, so they can continue climbing.
Now, okay. What do y'all? I have a question. What do y'all think about our two rivals, the Commanders and not the Eagles, the Steelers? Which I
I don't like the Steelers. The Commanders, I don't got much to say on them.
do y'all think we're gonna win?
Versus them?
Yeah.
I always got my
I
money
have
on the
faith.
Ravens. Always got my money
I
on the
never
Ravens.
doubted them, but like being real, I really,
Okay.
Well, Lamar is coming back Thursday, so that's something to be
Yeah.
excited about.
Right.
Missed 3 games, so
Yeah, he needed to lock in.
Terrible.
You just gotta stay healthy.
Did y'all wait? Did we all see this little? You should know everything that's
What,
going
what?
on with this little
What's-
investigation.
What about
This little investigation?
Yeah, it's a lot. They're basically saying like, did they know about his status or whatever? So it's talking about their team could face fines or possibly lose draft picks. So it's still in talks right now. I don't know like all the details, but the Ravens could be facing some backlash over the whole Lamar Jackson situation.
What happened?
I think it was like something like they say he was clear, but then they retracted it. But the
Yeah.
NFL like knew that he wasn't clear, but
Yeah,
they was just
they
trying
said
to,
he was practicing.
Yeah.
So-called he wasn't.
That's
It's
what
like,
happens in
Yeah.
high school sports.
Right.
Literally.
They made it seem like he was going to
That's what
play
happens.
and he
Yeah.
wasn't. So I think they kind of did that to throw the other team off. But
That's very high school, but it's just less backlash. I think this is Abe's favorite team, the Indianapolis Colts, are 7-1.
They're 7-1.
Yes,
Who
the
they
Jack.
lose to?
That is a good
mm,
question.
let's see.
We saw their stadium over the summer.
Yes, oh my gosh, Abe was literally by the.
We went on an adventure to get to that stadium just for it to be closed. 30 minutes
They
before
lost
we
to
got there.
They lost to the Rams,
Okay.
20-27. Abe was literally about to go crazy if we didn't get to that stadium, just for it to be closed. Mind you, we had to walk through downtown Indianapolis, and then
Mind you, we walked from the Pacers, the Indiana Fever, and Pacers Stadium, which they was about to have their WNBA All-Star game, so they were setting up. So we saw that,
Wow.
and we walked to the football stadium just for it to be closed. And we weren't walking 15 minutes back; it was just too much.
So we called that Uber.
We caught that 2-minute drive Uber, and it was the best decision we made that whole trip.
Then we had the Broncos. In the West, we had the Broncos, the Chargers, a lot. Yeah, the Broncos 6-2, Chargers 5-3, Chiefs are 4-3, and the Raiders are 2-5.
And Chiefs play tonight. Commanders at Chiefs. So y'all tune in tonight. Monday Night Football. It's gonna be a big one. Commanders at Chiefs. I'm going. I'm going
Commanders.
I'm going
I'm going
Chiefs.
Commanders.
I'm going Chiefs.
No,
Chiefs.
I'm going Commanders.
I'm going
I think the
Commanders.
Chiefs got it.
Well,
But I don't know.
I think we touched everything. I hope y'all have a great day at school tomorrow. Actually, we actually have our CM brunch on a cruise tomorrow, so it's gonna be a little bit busy. It's the spirit the cruise y'all went on.
The one I went on
for the inauguration.
The food we had was terrible, so I hope yours is good.
I hope it's good too. It's gonna be a busy day. It's gonna be a busy rest of the week because we have our inauguration Thursday. Or actually, before we end off, tell me how y'all inauguration was and everything. How was y'all seeing sunrise, seeing everything?
So we don't get a senior sunrise.
Oh,
we don't get one because there's nowhere really to host one. A few people tried to do one. It was a whole thing, but but inauguration, it was fun. We had it on the boat. It was a mess. They told us they took the class picture before half the class got there.
Wow.
Because they told us to get there like an hour and a half before the boat even took off. But we were on the boat, it was nice, good vibes, good music, got our pictures, but the food was so bad. It was so bad. But other than that, it was nice for the whole class to be together.
Sucks when the food is bad though. People really look forward to the food,
And it was the fact that it was free food and everything.
Wait,
we were
so
all-
what type of food was it? Like, was it was it just like?
So they had like a little taco bar. That was the
Oh,
best
no.
thing, and it
I-
wasn't.
no,
it
taco
was,
bars, no,
wait, it
absolutely
wasn't even
not.
good, but that was the
Reminded me of
best thing.
Indianapolis all over again.
No, taco bar immediately, no.
No.
Then they attempted to make some baked chicken.
Absolutely not.
Was it
Absolutely
seasoned?
not.
I didn't even try it. That's how bad it looked.
Dang.
There was rice, flavorless.
Mm.
There was mac and cheese.
Oh.
Oh, and then the dessert was brownies and cookies, and the cookies were Chips Ahoy cookies. So that just sums up how the food was.
Was the drinks good?
No, the drinks weren't even good. They were watered down.
Oh, we got it. Let me call them tonight.
Yeah, tonight.
That's crazy.
Besides the food, though, everything else was good. You know, they got us little keychains that said like senior class of 2026. So.
Wait, did the school do that?
The
or
school did that.
Oh,
The school did
okay.
that.
Oh, that's nice. Maybe we should try something like that. But yeah, I think that's all we have for tonight. For real. I think we hit everything. This was a very fun first time with two of the best people that I know. And yeah, we had fun tonight. We hope to see y'all next month, every fourth Monday. We hope y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
And we hope y'all tune into Eric and
Tony's
show.
Yep, Monday.
Every Monday.
Yes.
The regular podcast every
7 p.m.
Thursday.
live. We got you with the sports talk.
And if you want to come on, send an email to bmorepower@gmail.com. And besides that, we are now done. Y'all
Hang on. Before we get out of here, though, I got to give our producer picks for the spread tonight. So we got Kansas City Chiefs, take them on the spread. Then we got Patrick Mahomes over 21.5 yards rushing, and take Pat Mahomes on most passing yards. Y'all want to win some money. Our producers be on that. Produce good picks. So
okay,
y'all trying to win some bets. Take those picks tonight.
All right. Well, y'all all have a great, safe, blessed. What is today? Monday. Great, safe, blessed Monday. Don't add or subtract to the population. Have a good one.